Why do I want to become the chair of the African Union? One, because I'm an African, and secondly, I also think that based on my experience over the years, I have the ability to go to this institution and transform it. African Union, as a history, at the founding of African Union in Addis Ababa in 1964, at that time the clarion call was first Africa must be free. So it was formed more or less as a liberation movement to liberate Africa. The second conference, which was in Cairo, the issue of African unity and formation of continental government was very central. If you read what Kwame Nkrumah said of the Nasser, Haile Selassie, Mwalimu Nyerere, and Kadhalika, and so on. But then at that time there were two schools of thought. Those who are saying continental government now, but those who are saying no, you need to go gradually. First begin by building regional blocks, and regional blocks become the building units to the continental government. That is where there was two different schools of thought. One led by Nkrumah and Nasser, the other one was Mwalimu Nyerere, and people like Senghor of Senegal and so on. But that's how the blocks were built. The East African community was then formed thereafter. The community thrived for a long time, but there were differences which emerged. As a result of that, community collapsed. I was myself here in Dar es Salaam the day the community collapsed. We had come down here for a conference in Dar es Salaam on East African Airways. Then the following day, the East African Airways could not take off. We had to fly back on Egypt Air to Nairobi. After that, because of differences, the border between Kenya and Tanzania was closed many years. To travel from Nairobi to Dar es Salaam, you had to either go to Addis Ababa and get a flight, or go to Lusaka and connect to Dar es Salaam. People suffered seriously as a result of this. But then that is history, it's a long history. Eventually, councils of goodwill prevailed, and eventually the community was reestablished. And we are here where we are today. But now, regional integration is important as a building block to a continental unity. It's very, very important. But the AU, in my view, is an institution that can do much more than it's doing today. And that is why I want to go there.